There's the beginning of the property. Up that road, you can see it's a slight grade coming down. It goes to just a little ways past the telephone pole there. And we're kind of in the middle here. This is where I think would be a good spot to have a driveway. So I'll just kind of walk down for you. I tried this with my iPhone, but it was too shaky. So you can see it's nice and quiet back here, or as you can hear. That path right there, that goes up about another, I don't know, 500 feet or so. But all this interior right here is what I think would be a good spot for a house. Actually, kind of where I have my little food plot here. So as you can see, the land slopes a little bit, but not too bad. I'll show you where I cleared it out a little bit. It goes down about another 150 feet down there. And property line's about another 150 feet that way. But if you were to go this way in, you could have a buffer of about 200 or 300, about 200 feet, 300 feet before the property line over there, and you'd be a couple hundred feet off of the road. But as you can see, it's just a slight slope to it, not too bad. It actually kind of flattens out a little bit up in here. Let me show you, it goes down over here. There's another area I was going to clear out. This was another food plot, but I didn't get it planted this year. This is the, I guess, the right side edge of the property. But my neighbor cleared his land a little bit, so I'll give you a little feel for topography. That tree right there that has the ribbon on it, that's the end of the property there. And then way up this hill, I can't even see, but that's where the 600 feet up, basically. So again, kind of coming back in. A little bit of a slope, but the slope's not a bad thing. There's, I've had this land for 6 years, and I've never, even after torrential rain, never seen any standing water. I'll do one view from the beginning of the property here. That's where it goes down 600 feet away from the road. There's one spot that could be a driveway. That's the upper part. Down here is where we walked in before. That'd probably be a good spot for a driveway, right in there. Anyway, this is the bottom part here. Now that road you saw going up in the woods, that's probably that. That's still part of the property right there. You can see it goes up a little bit. And the property ends right about where this sign is. And then the other acreage, the 1.1 acres, goes down here about 600 feet. Here's a look at the land coming from the other direction. It's off to the left here. It's a turn in the road. That's what the road looks like going up the hill. That's where I parked and walked in. So as you can see, a little grade right here, but it slopes down to the left a little bit. A lot of road frontage. A lot of buffer from anybody else who would build in the area. And then it ends right here. Lot with the ponds on it that you saw, that's this right here across the street. I guess they foreclosed on it or something. And that's it. It's the one house you probably see. This is another house on the road. We're driving out right now, so anyway. Here's another big house back there. I don't know if you can see it at all. That kind of gives you an idea of the neighborhood. And there's the school. So we're driving out from the property. It's about 1 mile down the road, but this is the Spanish Fort Middle School that they finished, I think, in 07. Or 06, something like that. Brand new facility, big school. Now just keep this running so you can see how close this is to the road that's out here. Like I said, this is supposed to be paved. It's top on the list. So eventually pavement will be hit like this in front of the property. And this is 31, also known as Jimmy Faulkner Drive. Goes down that way about a mile or so. You can see coming this way. Right now we're about 3 miles away from the mall, about 4 miles away from the Bayway. There's another shot of the school. This run for a second. You can see how close this is to the developments that are moving in here, where you pay $100 grand for like 1/8 of an acre or whatever. Actually, I'm running out of battery power, so you're gonna miss it, but it's just basically around this curve right here is where Audubon and all the other developments are. So give me a call, Glenn Gorowski, 251-367-2599. We're almost to the 31, and right back here is where the Spanish Fort High School is.